Welcome to our journey through the fascinating history of the Roman Empire, a civilization that, much like the mighty Amazon rainforest, spread its influence across continents, leaving an indelible mark on the very fabric of Western civilization. Today we'll explore the rise and fall of some of the most influential emperors in history, from the very foundations of this mighty empire to its moments of incredible power and prosperity, and its eventual inevitable decline. Get ready for an adventure through time. Our story begins amidst the rolling hills of central Italy, where a small village nestled along the Tiber River. Legend tells of Romulus and Remus, twin brothers raised by a she-wolf, who founded this city. For centuries, Rome was a republic, its citizens devoted to civic duty and the rule of law. But as Rome's power grew, so did the ambition of its leaders. From this conflict emerged Augustus Caesar, who reshaped Rome. Augustus ushered in a new era, consolidating power as the emperor. This transition marked the beginning of a new chapter in Roman history. Augustus' legacy, like the Colosseum that would later grace the heart of Rome, was a testament to his enduring influence. Yet the emperors who followed him would carve their own paths, some marked by wisdom and prosperity, others by tyranny and chaos. Tiberius, Augustus' stepson, inherited a vast and complex empire. A capable ruler in his own right, Tiberius lacked the charisma of his predecessor. He was a reserved and often suspicious figure, and his reign was marked by growing tensions between the emperor and the Roman Senate. Caligula, the third Roman emperor, ascended to the throne amidst the hopes of the Roman people. He was young, charismatic, and initially perceived as a breath of fresh air after the austere reign of Tiberius. Yet Caligula's rule would descend into a maelstrom of extravagance, paranoia, and cruelty. He declared himself a living god, indulged in lavish excesses, and unleashed a reign of terror that shocked even the most hardened Romans. His reign, though brief, left an indelible stain on the Julio-Claudian dynasty. The stories of Caligula's excesses, much like the ruins of Pompeii, serve as a stark reminder of the capricious nature of power. His reign demonstrated that absolute power, unchecked and unbalanced, could corrupt even the most promising of individuals. Chapter 3. The Julio-Claudians, a dynasty's rise and fall. The Julio-Claudian dynasty, like a grand mosaic, was a tapestry woven from threads of ambition, intrigue, and tragedy. Its members, bound by blood and ambition, would shape the destiny of Rome for over half a century. Their reign was a tumultuous period, marked by both periods of stability and moments of intense upheaval. The dynasty's founder, Augustus, had laid the groundwork for a stable and prosperous empire, but the emperors who followed him faced the daunting task of maintaining unity within a vast and diverse realm. The Julio-Claudians were a study in contrasts. Some, like Claudius, a scholar thrust into the role of emperor, proved to be surprisingly adept rulers, overseeing the expansion of the empire and the implementation of important legal reforms. Others, like Nero, infamous for his alleged fiddling while Rome burned, became synonymous with tyranny and excess. Nero's reign was a tumultuous period marked by fires, conspiracies, and the persecution of early Christians. His extravagant lifestyle and ruthless suppression of dissent alienated even his closest allies, ultimately leading to his downfall. The Julio-Claudian dynasty, despite its internal struggles and excesses, left an indelible mark on the Roman Empire. They oversaw a period of significant territorial expansion, extending Roman rule into new corners of Europe and beyond. Their reign saw the construction of monumental structures, from aqueducts that quenched the thirst of Rome's burgeoning population to roads that connected the far-flung corners of the empire. Yet the dynasty's eventual decline highlighted the inherent fragility of hereditary rule. The absence of a clear and stable system for succession led to power struggles and instability, paving the way for a new era in Roman history. Chapter 4. A Golden Age, the Five Good Emperors. As the Julio-Claudian dynasty faded into the annals of history, a new chapter began for Rome, one marked by a remarkable period of peace and prosperity under the rule of the five good emperors. These rulers, Nerva, Trajan, Hadrian, Antoninus Pius, and Marcus Aurelius, ushered in a golden age for the Roman Empire. They were chosen not by bloodline but by merit. each selected by his predecessor for his wisdom, virtue, and commitment to the Roman people. Trajan, a skilled military leader, expanded the empire to its greatest territorial extent, his legions marching across the Euphrates River to conquer new territories in Dacia, modern-day Romania, and Mesopotamia. His reign was marked by ambitious building projects, including Trajan's Column, a towering monument that celebrated his victories and stood as a testament to Roman engineering prowess. Hadrian, Trajan's successor, chose a different path. Recognizing the vastness of the empire, Hadrian focused on consolidating Roman rule and strengthening its defenses. He famously commissioned Hadrian's Wall, a massive stone barrier built across northern Britain to mark the northern limit of Roman control and protect it from the Pictish tribes. Antoninus Pius, known for his peaceful reign, focused on internal affairs, strengthening the legal system and promoting trade. His reign was a period of unprecedented prosperity, and he earned the title Pius for his devotion to duty and his reverence for his predecessors. Marcus Aurelius, the last of the 5 good emperors, was a philosopher king, a man deeply immersed in Stoic philosophy. His reign, however, was far from tranquil. He faced constant pressure from barbarian tribes along the empire's borders and a devastating plague that swept through the Roman world. Yet even in the face of adversity, Marcus Aurelius remained a steadfast and principled leader, his writings on Stoicism providing guidance and solace even centuries later. The era of the 5 good emperors stands as a testament to what is possible when wisdom and virtue guide the reins of power. These emperors, each with their own unique strengths and approaches to leadership, left an indelible mark on Roman history, their reigns remembered as a time of peace, prosperity, and remarkable achievements. Chapter 5. The Empire Besieged, a Time of Crisis. The Roman Empire, once seemingly invincible, like a mighty oak weathered by countless storms, began to face a series of internal and external pressures that threatened to topple its very foundations. The period known as the crisis of the 3rd century was a time of unprecedented turmoil, a maelstrom of civil wars, barbarian invasions, economic instability, and political chaos that brought the empire to the brink of collapse. Gone were the days of peaceful transitions of power, replaced by a seemingly endless cycle of usurpers, pretenders, and military strongmen vying for control of the throne. Emperors rose and fell in rapid succession, their reigns often cut short by assassination or defeat on the battlefield. From the rugged frontiers of the Rhine and Danube rivers to the sun-scorched deserts of Syria, barbarian tribes, sensing Roman weakness, launched increasingly bold raids into imperial territory. The Goths, Vandals, and Alemanni, driven by a combination of factors, including climate change and pressure from other nomadic groups, sought land and plunder within the empire's borders. The Roman economy, once the envy of the ancient world, sputtered under the weight of constant warfare, debased coinage, and rampant inflation. Trade routes, once bustling with merchants and goods from across the empire, became increasingly perilous, disrupting the flow of commerce and undermining the prosperity that had been a hallmark of Roman rule. Yet, even in the darkest of times, the resilient spirit of Rome endured. From the chaos of the 3rd century emerged a new breed of emperors, military commanders who rose through the ranks of the army, their legitimacy based on their ability to command troops and defend the empire. These soldier emperors, often of humble origins, lacked the refined upbringing of their predecessors, but they possessed the grit and determination to hold the empire together. They reformed the army, strengthened defenses, and implemented crucial administrative changes that helped stabilize the empire. The crisis of the 3rd century was a period of profound upheaval, a time when the very survival of the Roman Empire hung in the balance. Yet from the ashes of this crisis, a new Rome emerged, transformed by the challenges it had faced and ready to meet the challenges of a new era. Outro Legacies, Etched in Time. Thank you for joining us on this historical adventure. We've journeyed through centuries, witnessing the rise and fall of emperors, the triumphs and tragedies that shaped a civilization. The Roman Empire, much like the pyramids of Giza, may no longer stand in its full glory, but its legacy echoes through time. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more captivating stories from history. See you next time.